Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about making a signal generator, and this video is related to the previous video which I was talking about making an oscilloscope. For making an oscilloscope I need a DAC which allows me to send 12-bit samples of data outside of the microcontroller. For this, I can use direct memory access, and which allows me to directly send the samples outside without using CPU. And for sending the samples, I can use timer 4 to trigger it. When timer 4 triggers, it allows the DAC to convert the data to analog and send them out. Okay. To make this, I need to create a project. First, I go to STM32F429I-DISCO and I make our DAC unit. I go to DAC, enable output 2. Then in the parameter setting, I select timer 4 and disable wave generation. And in the DMA setting, I press add button and add the direct memory to my DAC. And the NVIC setting as performed before, and this DMA and timer 6 has been enabled before. However, for setting timer 4, I can go to timer 4, select this and set internal clock for clock source and set a proper value for prescaler and counter period, and choose update event for the trigger event selection. However, in this generator I have 64 samples, which in MB samples, and based on this value and some other parameters I can determine a proper frequency for timer 4 to send samples byte by byte or word by word. Then I'm able to enable NVIC or interrupt for timer 4. I need to check or enable the interrupt here. Then I'm ready to go to STM32Cube IDE and perform other operation. But before that, I can generate samples in Excel or in MATLAB, which I have used Excel to generate the samples. I have 64 samples, 1 to 64. Then I use a sinus function, which is multiplied on 2p and divided by the number of samples. V2 number of samples, V3 number is 64 in fact, and multiplied in the number which is used to calibration. However, this value is generated for 64 samples, and I can use round function to remove the fraction. Then I'm able to copy these generated samples into my project. I make a signal generator H file and make an array and put the samples here. in the sinus 12-bit MP sample 64. And also I'm able to, and I generated triangular samples. The only thing I need to is I divided n divided by the 64. It generates triangular signals, and also I round it to remove the fraction. Then I copied this generated samples into this array, triangular 12 bits, and then define the function. Which one of the most important of them is signal generator demo init, which is used to initialize the timer and DAC, and the channels of the DAC with the proper value, because I have defined DAC handle here and timer handle here and its channel. And in the main function in the main.c file, I have used signal generator demo init with DAC channel 2 and timer 4. And then I call generator sinus demo start, which is this one, and in this function I start timer 2 and I start DAC and assign the address of this array inside this function. Number of the sample 64 and its alignment, which is 12-bit from right. Then I build the project and run it, and I can get the output of this project. Okay, the signal is indicated here, but I should say that this is my triangular 12 bits signal, because I didn't load the compile project on the board. I used the previous signal which I used in the last video.